Specification number 2 says, outline the pathway taken by water through the root, stem, and leaf, limited to root hair cells, root cortex cells, xylem, and mesophyll cells. Now, as you can see in the diagram, here's the pathway water follows. It starts with root absorption. Water first enters through the root hairs, then passes through the endodermis, the cortex, and the epidermis, before reaching the lateral root cap and columellar root cap. From here, we move to stem transportation. Water travels upward through the stem xylem, and nutrients move through the stem phloem. Finally, we reach leaf transportation. Water passes through the xylem into the mesophyll cells, while gases are exchanged through the stomata. The epidermis protects the leaf, and the phloem helps transport sugars and other products of photosynthesis. So overall, the journey begins in the root hair cells, moves through the cortex and xylem, travels up the stem, and ends in the mesophyll cells of the leaf, completing the transport system of the plant. Now, this diagram shows us how water moves through a plant, starting from the roots, traveling up the stem, and finally reaching the leaves, and the key cellular structures involved along the way. Let's start with the roots. Most water absorption happens here, thanks to the root hairs that increase the surface area for uptake. In the diagram, you can see the blue arrows showing water being absorbed from the soil into the root cells, before it enters the xylem tissue. Next, we move to the stem. The xylem, which is part of the plant's vascular system, forms a continuous network running all the way from the roots to the leaves. Water travels upward through these xylem vessels, helped by cohesion and adhesion forces, and pulled by the process of transpiration happening in the leaves. Finally, in the leaves, the xylem delivers water to the mesophyll cells. From here, water evaporates from the leaf surface through the stomata. That's transpiration, which creates a negative pressure, or transpirational pull, that draws more water up from the roots. Now, looking at the cellular level, the magnified sections of the diagram make it even clearer. In the root section, we can see water moving from the soil into the root cells, then into the xylem. In the stem section, the xylem vessels, part of the vascular bundle, are shown as the main water transport pathway. And in the leaf section, you can see water entering the palisade and spongy mesophyll cells before exiting through the stomata, completing the transport cycle. So, this whole diagram is basically a step-by-step map of how plants absorb, transport, and lose water, from root hairs underground to water vapor leaving through stomata in the leaves.